Hey Facebook Live, good morning. Oh my goodness, I just had to jump on this morning because I'm up the top of my hill. You guys are probably familiar with this hill. It's where I walk pretty much every day, and this morning is the last morning that I'm gonna be up here for a while. So for those of you guys who don't know yet, I'm just gonna show you this view because it's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Is that not the best way ever to start your day? Best way to start the day. So, I'm pretty sure everyone already knows, but so today at lunchtime, I'm flying up to Auckland, so that's going to be awesome. I'm going to see heaps of my family and friends up there, which is going to be so cool. And then I'm just there for one night tonight, and then early tomorrow morning I'm flying to Melbourne. Whoop whoop. Can't wait to see everyone there. I'm so pumped for that. There's a huge event happening within the health and wellness company that I'm partnered with, so that's, yeah, I'm so excited. But this time, however, so I've been away a couple times this year already in the past few months. Just say hey guys if you're on. I can see quite a few people on. Gonzalo, good morning, or good night I think it is in Spain, yeah? But this time I am not coming back to New Zealand, so it's time for me to go swimming in the bigger ocean. So woo. Yeah, Jeff, hey Eva, good morning. So yeah, so I'm going to be in Melbourne for a few days, and then I need to organise some stuff, but then I'm most likely going to be going up to Sydney and hanging there for a few days. Going to be doing some awesome training, hanging with some awesome people, some business partners, and then going up to the Gold Coast where I'm going to be staying for a while with one of my really good friends. Nasima, good morning. Nasima, you're amazing. Thanks for all the work you've been doing with me. It's been awesome. So I need help with my social media. So that is my big news, just for the last of you guys who didn't know. I made this decision on Saturday, and I'm literally, leaving today, which is Thursday, so it's kind of how I roll. I just, it's part of my identity, because, I think I really know when I want something, because I'm really in touch with my intuition, and I always I feel it. It's like it's trying to talk to me. But when it comes to those really big decisions, like moving country, or those kind of big decisions, I think our mind will always try and keep us safe. So it was telling me, no, you have everything here, you've got a car and you've got friends and awesome friends here and family here, and it's a beautiful place. But something was telling me it's just time. It's time to go to a different place, and I'm going to be joining so many incredible people there. Hi. Awesome. So I was kind of just, you can ask me any questions as well, guys, by the way, if you want. So I was just thinking about so much, so I keep having messages coming up on my screen as I was walking up the hill here, and so sweet doing my success priming, but just so much that I wanted to share you guys. And I guess this has been a very high emotion time for me, because I'm so happy and I'm so excited, but at the same time, of course I feel a little bit sad to be leaving my friends and family behind here, even though I'm not going too far, but it's it's still, you feel a bit but I think I was just thinking about how a lot of people will will be held back by fear in life, or how we tend to get stuck in the how and overcomplicate things. Yeah. Hey Pete, how are you? I'm gonna be in Auckland today. I don't know what you guys are doing, but just trying to see everyone in one afternoon and evening. So and this was something that I really, like, I would always go through a lot. So, you know, I saw some kind of goal or something that I really wanted to achieve, and then my mind would start straight away with the how, like, how is that going to happen though? We need to figure this out, and it's going to be like this, and go into like this big complicated like freaking trigonometry stuff, like just get super intense and complicated, and then I'll just be like and get overwhelmed, and then end up not taking any action, right? And then of course, if you don't take action, you're not going to get the result, right, that you actually want. And so that's been a huge thing, is like actually learning that if there's something I want, this is what I do now. I take a different approach. If there's something I want, you know, I want to get from A to B, where I am now, to B, this is what I do. It's super simple. I find someone who has the result that I want, who's already at B, and I found out how they did it. It's really simple. And then I take the same steps that they took. So, you know, in the past few months, I've had such huge achievements, and it's been really simple. It's only been from letting go of the how and actually just allowing myself to be open and follow the steps of people that have gone before me. And it's just so simple. And it's kind of funny. And I still need to kind of catch my brain sometimes when I have a new idea and my brain starts going, well, how are you going to do this? Blah, blah, blah. But you can achieve massive things without having this big complicated process, and you know, fear is always going to be there. Fear is always in the back seat, but it's just a matter of going, well, how bad do I actually want it, you know? And who's in control here? Like, me? Do I have a grip on my fear, or does my fear have a grip on me? Because you guys are in control. We are all in control. Like, that fear is there and it's valid. It's trying to keep us safe. But at the end of the day, you got to think, well, how bad do I actually want this? And this is like, this is what I tell people, is like, something really cool is that you can get addicted to the feeling of overcoming that fear. So, for example, what I mean by that is like, you have a goal, right? And you feel afraid. So, for example, with my program that I recently launched, I felt the fear. I had the self-doubt. It was like, oh my God, and I don't know what I'm doing. Should I really be doing this? You know, all of that self-talk. And a lot of like, fear. But I knew that this was so important to me, and that I knew that I had something amazing to offer people, and I wanted to share what has really helped me move forward in my life. And I was like, there is no way in how I'm letting fear get in the way of me sharing this stuff with people, because, you know, this stuff has changed my life. And how could I ever let fear get in the way of me achieving that? Like, who knows? Like, there's so many people out there who need this. And so it's like, you feel the fear, you say, hey, I'm going to take action anyway, regardless of the fear. And then once you do take that action, a massive shift happens in you, consciously and unconsciously, because your whole identity will shift. Because you'll say, okay, well, now I'm a person who actually is in control. Now I'm a person who takes action for what I believe is actually important. And I love myself enough to take action on achieving those things that are really important in my life, right? And then beyond that, there's this amazing feeling once you actually see the result, right? So what was the result of me taking that action? It meant that now I'm impacting even more people's lives in a really powerful, positive way, which means everything to me. My income increased. My income is constantly increasing, and you know, and I feel this deep sense of happiness and fulfillment. And when I look in the mirror, I feel so proud of myself. And you know, the list goes on, but that's just, you know, some of the key things, some of the important things, right? Are you guys getting this, right? Does this make sense? You got to totally just become like addicted and obsessed with that, with what happens on the other side of the fear, because everything you ever dreamed of is on the other side of that fear, right? And that is one massive key takeaway that I've learned this year, is for me to actually move forward in my life and, you know, make these big changes and start actually creating the life that I know I was meant to live, like I was born to live. It's taken me overcoming a lot of fears, like constantly. And you know, some people think, well, you know, once I achieve this, or once I, you know, lose the weight, or once I have this job, then, you know, I'm not going to have the fear and I'm going to have more self-confidence. No, it's not like that. Courage comes before confidence. You got to feel the fear and just do it. Do it anyway. So anyway, guys, I'm literally getting picked up at 11:30 this morning, and I cannot see the time when I'm doing a live feed. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys this morning. I mean, there's always a lot more, but keeping time in mind. Feel free to put through any questions you want as well. It's super cool to see all you guys on really early in the morning. All you Kiwis anyway. It's really cool. Anyway, guys, have an amazing day. Lots of love to everyone. Mwah. Bye.